Hey guys, welcome to Lonely Knoll Gaming, and my name is Drew, and we're going to be playing our second episode of Kingdoms of Amalur, the Re-Reckoning. They changed it to the Re-Reckoning after doing some video or graphical updates. And I have to say, after playing through the tutorial last episode, I'm really liking the way it looks. It's still pretty crisp for an older game. And yeah, I was able to get through some, like, the first little boss fight with the troll, and got to see the fateless characters' special attacks, essentially. Excuse me. At the end of that combat. So yeah, let's get to it. Switch over to the game now. And let's see here. Okay. We're going to continue. And here we are back. So, as we saw in our last episode, we were the only surviving experiment product of what they call the Well of Souls. It's kind of a magical invention done by a crazy gnome scientist guy. And these little fellows over here along the path are kind of the refugees from that. The scientist himself charged in and were fighting, and he almost like he was sacrificing himself, fighting the Tuatha Deown. Those are the Fey folk that are hostile to all the younger races, as they call it. Sorry, I assume the gnomes are part of the younger races, as well as there are two races of human and two races of elf. And I chose the Josephar, which they are the more magically adept race out of the two elves. So I was trying to go full wizard here, so that's kind of why I picked that choice, or I picked that route. Excuse me. And right now I'm just now kind of getting to the open world aspect of it after finishing the tutorial. So I'm just gonna run around here and do some looting and exploration and such. Looks like you can do fishing. Space. Oh, okay. It was just something in the water. Cloudy lightning shard. Sounds interesting. And boy, that water is kind of loud. I'm gonna maybe turn that down a little bit. Audio effects. Hopefully that wasn't too terrible loud for you. Let's see how that works out. Oh, and I do have a level up to concern myself with. Can't do anything here. And this is save portal, maybe? Shrine of Mithra. Oh, that's kind of like a blessing. Okay. Kind of like, again, there's a lot of similarities to Skyrim on this. You can kind of do what you want as far as what class you want to be. I know later as I level up, I'm going to be taking probably mage only things, but nothing's really stopping you from probably mixing and matching, I would imagine. Since your character is a special, so he's the they magically created the body and then somehow brought his soul back from the land of the dead and put it in this new body. And they call him the Fateless because, as we'll probably find out here down the road, once we talk with the Fateweaver, that he has no, um, like most mortal races have some kind of fate in store for them, but the Fateless can kind of choose his own fate. Is kind of the way they look at it. Um, so let's do these. Level up. Just level up. Okay, so you can kind of see what he's already got from his racial abilities. He's got alchemy, dispelling 1, dispelling 2, and sagecraft. And I can only take one more point. So it is kind of similar to Skyrim. You just have some boosts. Should I take stealth? You have some boosts according to your race. Detect hidden sounds like would be important. Let's see. Blacksmithing. Powerful gems using lament quality shards. I'm kind of leaning towards stealth or maybe the sagecraft. Oh, sorry about that. I had a popsicle that it was melting, so I had to hurry up and eat it real quick. All right, so detect hidden. I mean, I'm trying to go full wizard, so persuasion. Bribe costs for crimes are decreased by 20%. Increase your chance to persuade others to your way of thinking. How do the stones work, I wonder? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I may just, for the first one, I may take something that is going to be always useful. I mean, detect hidden sounds like that's something to always take. Disarm traps, hidden treasures. Oh yeah, I'm going to take at least the first rank. Confirm. Oh, okay, so we get more stuff. So sorcery is on the left-hand side, might's in the middle, and finesse is on the right. sorcery. Oh no, this is just might. Okay. So I want to go to sorcery. And so right now all I have is a storm bolt capability. And it's kind of like a lightning blast. And then I can use I have a staff that is fire like a fire staff. And it doesn't shoot too terrible far. It's kind of more of a close range thing. But he did okay in a lot of the combat stuff in the tutorial. So let's say, okay, I need to put 20 points. How many points can you put? 6 in Stormbolt. This is here. Arcane weaponry. Scepter and staff mastery. One here, and one there. I'll just do staff mastery and 2 on lightning. Because that lightning spell was really messing up that boss troll pretty well, so if I can get any better damage on it. Let's see, 3 of 6, burst injury. So it does 60 damage, because I think it was doing 30 to the troll. So 2 upgrades. It's quite a bit better. Okay, it looks like it's 10 every time. And so it was probably doing 40 and the troll was resisting part of it. But man, you know, I guess I'm kind of going off the D&D troll where, because I was expecting fire to be more useful against him, but it was a rock troll, so maybe they're a little tougher as far as resistances go. But the lightning, it did not like. It was actually, it may have been shrugging off some of the damage, but it really didn't like that. I mean, he had a lot of HP on top of that, but I assume I'm gonna have to, try to change up my energy types just to keep things so they're not resisting. So it looks like we got ice, we got lightning, we got fire, protection. It's kind of like a. I wonder if that's kind of like earth. Ice, fire, and what's this? Oh, that's smolder. That's another one. Okay, that's all the fire ones. Ooh, meteor, tempest, winter's embrace, elemental rage. Okay, so it's mainly just lightning, fire, and ice. There's no like earth or. Summoning? I need to get 20 points in sorcery to start taking summoning. A fair Gorta. What the heck is a Gorta? I mean, chance of siphon health. Is that an image of one? Kind of like a skeletal warrior thing. All right. Enough is enough of that. So I got the level up done. What do we have for quests? We just have Into the Light, speak with the Fateweaver and Goreheart. I do vaguely remember that. You know, one of the guard refugees that little Knoll fellas. When you talk to him about Fateweavers, he obviously didn't believe in the practice of being a Fate Weaver because he felt that he was in control of his own destiny. Which I'm sure there's a lot of other people that share that sentiment. I was just equipping some of the. I got a bunch of new gear right at the end of that tutorial. Just making sure I have stuff equipped that I should. Right now I'm rocking the old shoes, the worn hand wraps, and the torn robes. Excuse me. What do we got for weapons? Crude birch bow. Yeah, but you can kind of tell. I think they might have made this kind of for a game console because the targeting thing is kind of weird. You have to be facing it. You know, it definitely felt more like a controller-based sort of combat versus like keyboard and mouse type stuff. And these deer are strange. They're not quite, almost like a goat. Nothing over here in this water. Can you swim? Oh yeah. Swimming around. What's over here? Okay. Nice. So little circles in the water mean loot of some kind. Look at him go. Look at him go. There's another one. Sturdy talisman. Sounds good to me. Oh my. Man, I'm pretty sure I did not come back here and see all this when I was here, or when I played it years ago, but I could be wrong. I might have forgot. 4 whole rats, huh? Let's start them out with a little lightning. Ooh. One-shot kill. What about the RUOSs? Jordans of unusual size? They don't exist. Not anymore, they don't. Pick lock. Hold down D to move the slider. If the pick is at the correct angle, the lock will unlock, otherwise the pick might break. D. Okay, that's... Oh, I see. Okay, so I do have to go all the way over. Okay. There we go. Yeah, got my wizard hat. Huh. Kind of dorky looking, but beggars cannot be choosers. Something shiny back there. Oh, this is a nice little spot. Dispel. Oh, okay. Press left mouse button when the cursor is above the glyph to break it. Glyphs will reseal themselves after time. Miss, and all glyphs reseal. Some glyphs reseal faster than others. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Ow! Definitely want to get better at this end. Shit. Okay, so did it finally just give it to me, or? Okay, whatever. Not sure I like that. Basically a mage version of lockpicking. Uh, Smoldering longsword. All the goody. Except for this mushroom. Let's look at this weapon. Primary. Smoldering longsword. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. Some stats on it. Compared to the rusty, it does 4 more points of physical, 2 more piercing, and all the fire. So 3 fire damage, 3 burning over time for 3 seconds, so a total of 15 on the target. Yeah, sounds good. Definitely better than the rusty. Yeah, I'll play with it for a little bit. I love those magical fire blades that don't burn you when you're carrying it on your back. What are you doing up there, buddy? Oh, yeah, I don't have a jump. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. The deer over there. I got some wolves up ahead I saw earlier. Got a bear over here.
Bloodthirsty berry eater.
Hey, buddy.
You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. Thank you, thank you. Here, take this. It's the pay for my last report. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going back home to Odessa.
Good luck, buddy. You little shit. If you hadn't seen the tutorial, there's a spot where there are these flowers that are all kind of closed up, but when you walk in the room, they open up. And the little gnome that you were with, who unfortunately didn't make it out, he says that those particular, I think they're cave blooms or something like that, only react when there's magic around. And he's like, what the heck are you? He was surprised that I was able to wield magic. Excuse me. Sorry there, dear. Just harvesting all this stuff. Man, I think it's messing me up. Their lunge is messing me up. I start dodging that stuff. Okay. I can shoot them from a distance next time. What are they eating? No, whatever it was, it ain't there anymore. Excuse me. Stone Candle Mines. Okay, so that's one path. Could choose to go. Nah. No shortcuts. Run down here, and I probably should run down here and meet the Fate guy, Fateweaver. That's him? Yeah. Glad I didn't choose a human with that appearance. He's like the first one you look at.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fateweaver, eh? Fateweavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
You come to die. Bleed for me, cripple. Time for a drink. Time to perish, mortal.
Okay, that's pretty badass. Keep saying no reagent found. No
What?
reagent.
How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads.
Look how big his hand
but
is.
Fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fateweavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much... Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Okay. Okay, so unlike Skyrim, you kind of do have to stick with a particular. Friends blank forms for any force and shape we were choosing. Oh, these are later ones. Okay. Sorcery. Okay, you can combine them a little bit and do like a little multi-class. Looks like it's Arc or Acolyte. Um, can I toggle between them? I mean, it's acting like it's an equipped thing. That is pretty sweet. Like if I can just swap back and forth. Okay, so in that case, it would make it kind of like Skyrim, where you can kind of be all the. I mean, if you're high enough level, you can kind of do a lot of things. Okay, confirm that.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally, the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fateweavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yovan. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fateweaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fateweavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fateweaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fateweavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost, and all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon. Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Okay, buddy. Talk to you later.
What could this all mean?
To Luton. Just gonna hang out. Alright. So I came down here and met him. I do still have the mines up above there. I think I might go back and hit that first. Otherwise, there's only the one path. Okay. I guess I should have taken that detect. Or did I? Abilities. No, I went full wizard, that's right. So, is it this green? Oh, Oh no, those are just the ends of the board. What the hell of a door? Imagine having that on your front door, Jesus. Nothing going on in here either. Oh, spoke too soon. Yay! Okay, there. Goodness. So I wonder if you hold on to the fate stuff. Sturdy, curious. Assume that's heavy armor. Yeah. I was saying yeah, because because I thought they were gnolls. I mean, they kind of look like them. A bit. Guess I was going this way. Come on. Okay. It's got a bunch up ahead. Might take a left here. Or right, rather. Ooh. Okay, one of those don't go there places. Getting some good stuff. A replacement for my daggers. Sturdy gauntlets. I assume those are, yeah, metal. Let's look at my weapons. Primary. Can I set anything as secondary? I would assume so. I might want to have my staff as secondary. Yeah, that works. So if I hit Q, you can go back and forth. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. See, that ain't right. If you're gonna have a dead end, just make it a dead end. Don't show that. Or it looks like I could technically walk down it. It's just a tease. A tease. Oh, there we go. Ah, damn it. I don't know what my last... I guess I did hit F5 back there somewhere. Yeah, like... It's that whole getting the initiative in fights. And I think this guys with the spears are kind of fast. Or maybe it's the reach. I don't know. I can use my magic, but there's a cooldown on it, and you can't hit everybody with it. At least not yet. Can hit you though. Screw you. I have to change my weapons again. Maybe I should go daggers. I did get those new daggers. Let's see. Crude iron dagger, crude iron dagger. Oh, is it up ahead? I think it is. Okay, let's down to the dead end. Okay, that's where the stuff was. Come on now. Went through a bunch of picks on that. Okay. Oh, a talisman is not okay. Compare that to the shield now again, because blocks 6 damage with the shield. Only 4 damage with the talisman, but it also gives me 5 armor. I'm gonna go with the talisman for now since I'm a mage. What else is good? Weapons. Primary. Erosive daggers. 3, or no, I'm sorry, 5 physical, 5 piercing, and 5 poison damage over 5 seconds. Okay, that's nice. And they're very fast. Consumables. Anything else I got? And this is the dead end. You at least have a make drop off or something there. Kind of like over here. I don't know, maybe you can clear that blockage or something later. Okay, so quick save there. Okay, 2 shots and they're done. Oop, out of mana. Ow. Suck it. Okay, that was the first group. This little butterfly is trying to tell me. Something here. Oh, okay. Nothing on those guys. Numbing staff. It's a numbing staff. I mean, other than making it go numb. Secondary staff. Oh, it's fire as well. Fire and ice? Heh. Alright. Looks good to me. Give her a try. I see you up there. get behind one, but can't. Yeah, the other one's gonna see me. How about these guys? Get behind the one in the back. If the terrain lets me, maybe. Perfect. Okay. Looking right at me. Okay. Hate those little spots on the near the walls and whatnot where you can get kind of caught up. Minor Venom Guard. Looks like we're getting got all those enemies on the radar. So we'll have more or not. Already looted that. Can't go forward there. This goes around to the drop down area. Gets us back to the beginning. Oh, you stupid trap. Sturdy talisman. Is that what I got last time? Yeah. Same thing. Okay. A socket into an armor socket to increase the armor's effectiveness. Okay. Gem of fire shield. And then stone candle log. Major bag. Major kind of pouch. Stone candle mining log. Among meticulous entries of mining shifts and Prismere loads extracted, a handful of personal entries stand out. Third winter 203. A survey team Secundus has made a tremendous find, contradictory to our earlier surveys on record. The stone candle caves in Alistair show signs of a rare seam of Prismere. Word and samples have been sent to the forum in Odessa via secure messenger, and their answer is all but certain. Buy the land, start the mines, and tell no one. With everyone focused on the war, nobody will notice another mine, and we should be able to make a killing. First spring 2000 or 204, Templar Octian not only demanded the establishment of the Stone Candle Mine, but has also personally funded construction of a new laboratory in Alistair. This should prevent the nearby town from asking too many questions about the mine, although we still keep a second log in case of prying eyes. Regrettably, this makes for lax reporting at best. One can only hope that this will not reflect poorly on our reviews. Second autumn 2007, or I'm sorry, 207. A new scholar has arrived at Alistair Tower with much fanfare. Word from Octian is that Morris Hughes' research is too important to be interrupted by day-to-day matters, even though he won't tell us exactly, or tell us what that research is exactly. Meanwhile, kobolds continue to be a nuisance, ambushing our miners at the mouth of the cavern. We have too few Praetorians to handle a pack of beasts, and there's no way I'm letting the station Fairgorta down here. Bad enough chipping away in the dark without one of those crazy bone men sneaking up on you. Well, that answers my question about the Fairgorta. First spring 210. Early tunnels connecting the mines to Alistair's Tower are complete. They still need shoring up to be stable enough for use, but soon we'll be able to move the Prismere straight into the labs without worrying about kobolds or curious outsiders. Just in time, too. There have been reports of soldiers lurking in the forest nearby. Don't they know the war front is on the other side of the Feylands? And that is it for that journal, or progress log. Okay, and this should just go out to the beginning. Up to the top of the cave. Okay. Well, we were able to clean that out, I guess. I suppose I should get on mission and get to the town of, or at least to the other Fateweaver fellow. That's going back. I got a little XP there, and built up my retribution, or no, the reckoning. Reckoning reserve. Ooh. What's this thing?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Okay, so those are little Fey lower tablet kind of things. Okay, so I'm guessing, I don't know if it's my alchemy or sagecraft or whatever it is. Yeah, it must be alchemy. When I go to these plants, it gives you a certain chance to find reagents. And a lot of the time, I have not been finding squat. That makes me wonder if I should even bother. Big old bull. Is he gonna get mad if I go to get that flower? Probably. Okay, no. You don't care. Thanks a lot, buddy. Okay, here's a town that they're showing on. Oh boy. Got a gathering. Treasure chest in the back.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on. Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. The Brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors. Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red, the dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace, at least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion. You might call it a Fey nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fey, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals. Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be... They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show. I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, but we're a good community full of good people. We have I've spent most of my life. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers. Our fate rests in the hands of... Hope you stay in town. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of... That's about all I know. Little more... She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Hope you stay in town.
Precipice that overlooks the village. I kind of came in. Trying to come in from. It's this one. Back here's that box. Yes. Uh, Getting full up. Avery, I came to Gorhard to look after your kin. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often. This war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission and trade a prison for a cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong, the Tuatha too cruel. Your brother in arms, Mason. A sad letter. I don't want to disturb that gal. What's this up here? Monastery or something? Father Dwinell? Or Dinwell?
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual
Oh.
mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Mitharu is at work. The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one, but that does not keep us from trying. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens. Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, brash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Okay.
May Mitharu protect you.
Goodbye, then. Sagecraft altar. Okay, so I can't even get in there. And there's Airy. So I can take this road north and go loop around, maybe. So go.
Need something?
Nah. Just a little guy. A boggart. Multiple wolves. Okay. Should probably deal with them. Static staff? A little lightning staff, maybe?
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is very strange. She could be mistaken for a Fateweaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, "Your readings are amazing. You should go." My, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Oh boy. Ooh. that her? Yes, sirree, Bob.
May your hollow gods keep you, mortal. I am called Airy. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder? The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and fey alike. If it is one's time to pass into the Great Cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot. Feylands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fey, and there is only land. I do find Almain sentiments so charming. We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fey know the strength of the roots beneath the surface. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a woods so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you. They contain memories, great moments, ideas, songs, and inspirations. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades, paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. Farewell.
Okay. Better shoes? What's this crap? Well, stupid Bogarts. Okay. Go out here and fight some Boggarts on the island. Not too shabby. Should probably level up. Let's go loot this stuff here on the island and then I'll leave. Or I'll level up in where I leave.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
Oh, my first scepter. Cave of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to go in there yet. By all Boggarts. Humphreys or otherwise. Humphrey Bogart. He's looking at you, kid. What are these guys? Weird little fellas. They're hostile. You imps. Oh, brownies. Hey. I waited for you to make the first move, buddy. You wanted to fight. That's what you get. Ow. Yay, more lockpicks. Kind of working my way back. Working my way back to you, baby. Let's see. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh, ha, ha, ha. You got it? There you got him. There you got him. One more hit, come on. There you go. Second scepter. See that here. Looks like a war camp of some sort. It's Tuatha. Yeah. Flags look kind of more savage or something. I don't know. Who's this guy now? Is he just a merchant? Brother Egan, hey buddy. We're looking for you.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fae folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a
Omen
good way to
Alfar.
leave home, but I want so much more.
What's this whole Casmaran the Eternal
It
business?
sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would.
Yeah.
I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary?
Nah.
Malik the Nefarious? Lord Zaltanus? No?
No.
And those were the good ones. Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty. Legend tells of the great Fae city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind. Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finnet and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes.
Finna and Arbos.
They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have failed, including them. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom of the Fae.
Sounds sketchy.
Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Tuatha Deown. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. They are Fae twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really is. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. It is in the caves of Tuatha Deown, a refuge for the wild Fae.
Okay.
Goodbye now.
He goes running off. All right, buddy, let's go. And I'm not sure, folks, if I'm gonna start this mission or not. I'm just gonna probably walk over there with them and get set up to do so. I already cleared the path for you. You're welcome. There he is. Big question is, are the Fae actually Fae? So I did do detect hidden, and I didn't see. Oh no, that was my base one. I think. Oh no, I took one. Hidden treasures are displayed on the mini-map and are revealed if you go near them. That could be useful. It's hard to pass that one up, really. Sorcery. What can I pick? Requires 5 points of sorcery. Okay. So I can start taking these. I just need to spend 1 more point. We'll do this one. And then take these others. Conservative casting. Have unlocked countless arcane secrets. You're able to power your abilities with far less mana. Okay, that sounds good. What's this here? Chakram. I don't want to use a chakram. That's incredible damage, though. Healing Surge. Your magic knits together flesh and bone. Healing your wounds. Holding the button longer restores more health. Okay, I think we got to build up to that one. Sphere of Protection. Mark of Flame. Oh my. So you mark the targets and then blow them up. I could do 2 more points in Stormbolt. I'm going to do 1 here. And do I want protection or flame? Protection or flame? I mean, I have an offensive capability. Let's go defensive to balance it out a little bit. All right. And confirm. The big thing is, how do I switch? Oh, okay. Long swords. Okay, interesting. They got the combos. Backstab. Charge shot. Longbow. Charged entropy. Hold. I can hold it. Toggle. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. A little video up there. Okay. What's the toggle for protection, though? Controls. Use equip spell. Oh, I just gotta equip it, I guess. Inventory. Weapons. Oh, look at all those. Huh. Minor health regen potion. Items. Cotton shoes. Oh, that one's got an armor socket. Okay. Cotton shoes it is. And oh, I got a better cowl. I didn't see that before. Okay. And weapons. Primary. Have my spells on here too? No. How do I get to my magic? Abilities, I guess. Abilities. Oh, there it is. 2. Oh, okay. It's number 2. Duh. Right in front of me. 2. Does it just use mana as I walk around? Only use mana when I...
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Omen the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Veil. It is called the Selkie Veil, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. Finna says it belongs to the Fae, but was stolen. I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposedly crafted by a Fey mage named Omen the Clever. Omen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though.
I mean, Casmarian doesn't sound bad, but...
See you later.
What do you... Why you gotta go running? Okay. The hostile's coming up, buddy. You can sell some of this junk. The hell was that? Just a trap? Yep, that's a trap. It's a trap. Okay there, buddy?
We're getting close.
Uh...
Come, Casmaran knows the way.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. The shield is holding, I assume, until I run out of mana, and then it'll probably drop, but... Okay, that don't look good. It's a big old beast. It's like a death claw. Okay. Holding down the trigger thing. Well, the staff's pretty bitchin'. It hasn't decreased my mana much. I wish they would, when you're supposed to be protecting them, I wish they would follow you rather than the other way around.
We're getting close.
So you think. Okay, that hurt. Ha ha ha. To Odrath. There's Odrath. Where are you going? Dude's out of control. Okay, back to where we were. More or less. He's fighting bandits. Red Legion guys. We reached the limit. Okay. Reload the gloves. Oh, let's leave them. You okay, buddy? You going back to your camp? I'm coming, I'm coming.
Come.
Come on.
What now? What is this? A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be
He
a
ain't a
problem.
fae.
Before the war, we plundered Rothier from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we
No.
need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear.
We came for the veil, and a veil we will have. Come, Arbos, let us negotiate. Goodbye.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Goreheart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell, come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. Bye then.
Yeah, goober. Yeah, of course she's gonna have stuff. Alright. What am I gonna make room with? I got my crappy prison, not prison, but corpse rags on here. Inventory, armor. Yeah. Silky veil. Another talisman? Oh, they look the same. Okay. Old shoes. So we got the leather. Leather in here. Leggings. And torn gloves. Give me room. Take all. One more thing. Get rid of one more thing. Gem of Fire Shield. Spider Memo. Get rid of that. Graveside letter. Yeah. Disposal notes. It still says it? Okay. What counts as... I guess I gotta get rid of a weapon because it's a weapon. Primary. Say drop You got all these daggers, jeez. 5, 4. Get rid of one of them. I'm still saying 70 of 70. Into junk. So putting it in the junk doesn't count as getting rid of it. Oh, okay. I destroy all. Yeah, go ahead. I thought it was already destroyed as it was. Okay. Look at those meters all nice and full. So I got my reckoning power, my health, and my mana all maxed out. Anything in here? Alright, let's go run back to town. What I'll probably do is run back to town with this guy and then maybe stop and try to sell stuff. Yeah, there's a chest over there. Did we already...
To the mission.
Is that the one I already looted? To the mission. Yeah, I was gonna go back to town, sell some stuff, maybe make that potion if I've got it. And go from there. Probably in this video.
I can't wait to get home.
We've been playing for quite a while. Yeah, let's go. Is this him?
Yes? Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure. It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us. Of course, you had a hand in that miracle as well. The authority works in many ways.
Okay, goodbye. Where you at? Whippersnapper.
Father Dinwell says I have a promising future here at the mission. My dishwashing is inspired. His words. He's a kind man for taking me back among the brothers. It will take time, but I will work my way into his heart again. I have faith. Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath... Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind. I'm ashamed at how they used me. I was so ignorant, so greedy. I only wanted to feel like I understood the world. They took advantage of that. Bye then.
Goodbye, buddy. Come over here, use the thing. Is this a Mitharu blessing? Yep. Mitharu's protection. Yeah, so that part at least is at least a lot like Skyrim. Ooh, treasure. I'll take all the stuff. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Man, that's almost a house right there. Living under that tree. Oh, the tree itself might drip stuff down on you, I guess, but... This game don't want you to let you walk off the edges, that's for sure. Oh. Thank you. So that's what that treasure chest was. Cool cotton cowl. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. Yeah, but this place is, the game is very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of I think it's the Fate games. Is it Fate? A similar art style, I believe. I'm gonna have to check those out too now I'm thinking about it. Sister Zelda. Oh, I think I'll talk to you later. I don't want to get in the middle of stuff. Special deliveries chest. No special deliveries. What'd they do with the bay that was hurt? It's the blacksmith's here. Corner shop.
Hello. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Shop. Sell. Okay. Got 2 static staves. Get rid of this crude stuff. I'm just doing only cloth type stuff. So get this. Did you get rid of the daggers that were by erosive daggers? Yeah, I didn't mean to sell those, damn it. Well, that's alright. I'll just deal with it. Because I've got all these other weapons. So static staff, 85. What's the difference between those two, I wonder? Do you have iron daggers? Sell those two. Really only need, well, birch longbow. I don't know if I need the longbow or not. I mean, you can shoot a heck of a lot farther with the longbow than with the magic, from what I've seen so far, anyway. But I'm trying to be just completely wizard. Yeah, let's sell it. Yeah, I do have a bunch of gems and things. Iron guard. Must be weapon crafting things. Excuse me. So those are probably for potions. And the gems are for the enchantments for weapons and things. One of the, what was it? I think my boots or something had a gem slot. Okay, going back to buy. What do you got here? You got anything interesting? Hearty ring. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Backpack. I assume that gives you more room. Oh, there's the buyback thing. Okay. So let's go look in those daggers. I might grab them back. If it's not going to cost me $1,000. Daggers, daggers, daggers. None in here. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, these are all buybacks. Okay. Let's close out of that. I can talk with you in a
Come see
minute.
me again.
Okay, take a look at stuff. Oh, I still have the erosive ones. Alright. So the equipped stuff it doesn't try to sell, which is always good. So let's compare these two static stabs. Take the best one. Looks like number 2. Smoldering staff's pretty good. Numbing scepters. Frost. Okay. Armor. So increased mana regen, better than the current cowl. Well, they're the same. I can steal 15% mana per hit. I assume it's stealing it from my targets. So it's 15% mana stolen per hit. In addition to 10% chance to steal 1 mana per hit, so like a bonus kind of thing. And all my mana costs are at 10%. The same? Yeah. I think it does. Oh no, it's a little different. Okie doke. So I can sell those. Cotton hand wraps are better. Sell the worn. Cotton shoes are the ones with the socket. We got 2 sturdy talismans. But this one's better. There we go. Oh, one's damaged, I guess. That's okay. Let's armor, accessories. Just got my ring. And a fire shield. Okay. This guy. Oh, okay. So it's turning red, so I can steal.
Stay indoors after sundown.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you?
Nah. Repair. Okay. I'm still wearing torn robes. Ugh. Repair all. 110. Clothes. Those were the taking blacksmith levels are handy.
I'll be here.
Alright. Can I use... I can salvage stuff. Nice. Craft. Insert. What can I make? Probably not a damn thing. Mage armor. That's kind of neat though. I just don't have any of this stuff. Well, let's see. What does salvage do? I can maybe salvage some of my existing ones. Salvage. Those are the worn hand wraps that are not much good. It didn't give me anything. Okay. That's not gonna piss people off by looting this. We'll save just in case. So I can make a staff. Let's do that. Birch flame rod. Basic flame shaft. Is that the same as the one we've got? 32. Oh, looks pretty good damage. Let's back out and make sure. Okay. My current weapons are primary. Okay, smoldering staff, that's 27. Okay, so that's better than the... This is 31. So 32 is pretty damn good. Alright. Let's make this baby. Craft. Can do any mage armor? I can do hand wraps. Hand wraps. Yep, okay. Got knit. Oh, it gives me... Maybe there's other... Do the others do too? Confirm crafting. There we go. Can't put asterisks in there. Just let me know that I made those. Okay. Continue. Yay, made my first item. Craft. We're gonna do that staff. There we are. Crafting. Okay. Craft anything else? No weapons. No warrior armor. No armor. Mage armor. Okay. Sweet. Let's compare that to current weapon. $32, slow speed, requirements level 1, 17 fire, 15 burning. Smoldering stuff has kind of like some damage over time on it, but this is just straight up. Yeah, I kind of like the straight up damage better. So equip that. It's my secondary. The numbing staff, okay. That's 26, 31. Let's make that the static staff. So these other three stabs, or maybe I can scrap them. Blades, salvage. Nope. Okay. It's up here. Bedrooms and such. Yeah.
I thought about searching for treasure in that nearby Arathi ruin Agno Farhall, but they say it's overrun with dark spirits.
Did you hear? One of the monks ran off into the woods looking for Faye.
Come in. Yes, what do you need?
Yeah, sell some more stuff. We're selling an erosive longbow? Alright, alright. Like I said, full on mage. Okay. So keeping this. Okay, selling this. Selling that. And can't remember. I think I'll sell the daggers too.
Goodbye.
Guess I can sell those. Still are wearing these crappy torn robes. I think they don't look that crappy, actually. Okay. Symbols. Weapons. Static staff. So primary is going to be this one. Secondary is static staff. Which one's better? Okay, this other static staff I can sell. I was a little confused there. I thought I only had one static staff. So sell that. And the gloves should be done.
Yes, what do you need?
Good old inventory management again. Sell. Sell that. We're going to keep that scepter. Sell the hand wraps. All this other crap we're keeping. Must not count all this stuff. Or I guess it goes into my special bags. That's right. Okay.
Goodbye.
Now how do I use these things? Do I want to add it to junk? I gotta go to the weapon. I know. Armor. I gotta use a certain station. I don't know. Oh, I gotta walk out before I smash all their boxes. Golden Age Alchemy.
Stay close to the village.
Thank you, sir. Oh, hey. Know me, lady?
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere.
Nope, none of that.
Oh, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less one of my finest mixtures? This is a place of research. There is no charity. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almine settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistair will benefit no one, I would know. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination, and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever.
Oh boy.
If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me. They are the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that, to say more, would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves legions. His name was Karth Hilfred. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnor Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
Do I want to sell any of my potions? Serpent's Venom, sure. Yeah, no clue what any of that does.
Farewell.
Can you use your potion thingamajiggy? No? Oh, here it is. Cage. Okay, this kind of tells you what it is anyway. Okay, that looks good. Put that with anything else that has restoration in it. Nice. Interesting health. Minor healing potion. Can I do just one? What if I mix some mana? Health and... I just keep doing those. Oh no, I guess I can't go to create because I've already got ones in here. Create. Enter. Those. Okay, done. And this other stuff usable. I want to loot that. Let's get in trouble. And some chickens. Oh no, are they chickens or turkeys?
Welcome.
Why, thank you. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of quests still lined up. Actually, let's see if I can help the lady with the... She's here somewhere.
Nice to see you.
You bring her in here somewhere? Who's this? Patron only. The Elfie. Go ahead, citizen. Let's talk to you.
I swear I spotted Docklefar in the woods.
What is it?
So I've been wrong before.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Goreheart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Goreheart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be a ruin by day's end. You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures so strange you'll assume you're dreaming. All I know is what I learned in my youth. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. Farewell.
You know, probably can't breathe too well if your head's stuffed in a pillow. Okay. Don't loot any of this. Let's just check though.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
A healer.
I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own. Find the fair folk if you wish to learn the ways of magic. They understand this world in a way that is hidden from mortals. You will find many Fae in Dalantarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes.
Okay.
Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Hi.
As warm and cheery as this is, folks, I think I will park outside here and call it a session. Been fairly long one. I'm not even sure how much. Times just gets away with you. But Omen's got some good gear now, or at least better gear, and even crafted himself a magic staff, a few potions. Let's see, and for quests, we have the Into the Light. So you still need to meet with Arden. Then we have a couple of side quests. Where we go to the House of Ballads and report the injury to the Fae, and then find the apprentice for the alchemist. I know the Fae one, it probably means some pretty decent travel. At least I think so. Could be wrong. But I'll probably do one of these local ones next time, and the Into the Light to advance the main story. And then maybe worry about the building bridges after that. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Put the save game in there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will apologize for being quiet during some of that. I mean, sometimes you just kind of get absorbed in the game and forget about that. So if I was a little too quiet, I apologize. But we'll exit out of this here and get going on to going on to something else next time. But I'd just like to thank you all for watching. Always appreciate all your support. And if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe if you would. That'd help me out. And have a great day, or have a great evening, whichever that is for you. And take care.